Hello students, this is Amardeep Singh, your ICT teacher, and today we are going to continue with the same chapter input output in Python. And in this session we'll discuss about some remaining topics of this chapter: formatting data with print statement, string format for numbers, and input function. So let's get started. First we'll discuss about what is formatted and unformatted output. So what is unformatted output? Unformatted output means to display output without applying any style or any specific style. For example, in this code, we are going to calculate sum of two numbers. We assign 12 to A, 2 to B, and A plus B equal to C. Then we just print C without any formatting, and the result will be in simple format without any format, that is known as unformatted output. Then we are just displaying the result only. And in case of formatted output, displaying output by applying some style on that output. For example, we are here to write the same code, but if we write here any statement where that print the output in some style or with some specified format, that statement will be known as a formatted statement or statement for applying some formatted output. So I didn't specify any statement here. We will discuss in next slides also. For example, the code result of this code will be we want to print like that, okay, sum of 12 and 2 equal to 14. This one, if you want such kind of output, then that kind of output is known as formatted output. We are having so many techniques and inbuilt functions of Python to perform formatting on the output, but we can also use some manual techniques of concatenation. For example, let's get started with some example also. For example, first we'll discuss about unformatted. Just we'll write the code in .py file. Then here we are having a code 12 plus 2 equal to the result. In this code we are not applying any formatted output, just save the code and check the result. The result is 14, but I want to display like the sum of 12 and 2 equal to uh, the result equal to 14. If you will write like that inside double quotes, if you want to print some string as it is, then what you have to do, sum of, next the name of variable, A and B equal to C. In this statement we specify each and everything inside double quotes. Then check what will be the output of this code. The result is sum of A and B equal to C. But we don't want output like this. We want the value of A here and the value of B here and the value of C here. That will be the result. So if you want that, we have to, as we discussed earlier, that if you will print a variable inside double quote, then the variable name of that variable will be printed as it is, instead of printing the result. So if you want to print the result of this variable, then you can use the concatenation operator, that is comma. Comma is used to concatenate a string and a variable, as we discussed in previous session. So to perform concatenation, how we can perform concatenation? First of all, let me give you some syntax example. For example, to perform any concatenation, then first of all you have to write some string, then close that double quote, then comma, then variable. And if you want to continue this concatenation, if you again want to perform to write some string after that variable, then you also have to place a comma here. So that means if you want to place comma in between two strings, then you have to put like that: string, then comma, then variable name, then comma, and then string, and so on, if you want to continue with the same. So let's get start. First of all, we have to close the double quotes here, then comma, then after and should be inside double quotes, so that means place a comma here and double quotes, and after and message we have to print the value of b, that means b, and again equal symbol, we also want to print the equal symbol as it is, then equal, then comma, and remove this equal. So this one is a manual way to print output in formatted order. Save it and print this one. Sum of 12 and 2 equal to 14. So this one is a way to perform manual formatting on your code by using concatenation operator. Next we will discuss about formatting data with the print statement. Python uses percentage symbol with string to produce formatted output. That means we can use a percentage symbol as a placeholder with a format character to produce formatted output. This operator has two different forms. A formatting string followed by one argument, a tuple of argument. Tuple means a group of arguments. That means we can use this format character to produce formatted output with a single variable, or we can also use with multiple variables also. So let's get started. First we'll discuss about this format character. Format character in next slide I can show you the format character also. Here we are having a list of format character that we can use with the percentage symbol. For example, percentage C is for character, percentage S for string, percentage D for integer, percentage I for also integer, you can use percentage F for floating point, etc. So back to previous slide also. So for example, if you want to perform same operation, first of all I will show you how to use percentage with the single argument, then we'll discuss how to use that percentage symbol with multiple arguments. For example, I want to display, I want output sum equal to the result. According to this code, the result will be 14. I want this result to display. Then I can use concatenation operator also, like sum equal to double quotes close, then the name of variable. We can also use this way to produce this output. I'll place this one is known as comment, so because I don't want to run this code also, so save it and generate the result equal to sum equal to 14. So if you want to use that format character with this one, then according to the syntax, what should I have to do? I have to write sum equal to percentage D for integer, then outside that string, after closing that string, you have to specify percentage C, the name of that variable, followed by a percentage symbol. So save it, then now the result is same. So that means when you will run this code, this percentage D format character, this one is known as format character. So this one is here act as a placeholder. Placeholder means here the value of this variable will be displayed in this placeholder. If you want to generate the result like sum of 12 and 2 equal 14, then what you all have to do, this one is the easiest way to perform that formatting instead of using concatenation operator. What should I have to do? Sum of percentage D and percentage D equal to percentage D. So here we specify four multiple placeholders inside this string. So when you will use multiple placeholders inside the string, then you all have to do percentage, then start round bracket, then A, comma, B, comma, C. You have to specify all variable in the same sequence that you want to replace. For example, this first variable will replace this placeholder. Second variable will replace second occurrence of percentage %d. Third variable will replace this one. If you will specify A here, then the value of A will be on third position here. So according, when you will save this one, press F5, the sum of 12 and 2 equal to 14. So according to me, this one is the easiest way to perform formatting instead of using that concatenation operator. So that was all about how to use format characters in a program. Next we'll discuss about some fundamental types that we can use in a program to format. Then for example, we are having percentage %s for string, percentage %d for integer, percentage %f for float. We can also make use of the mixture of all these types in a single statement. So let's get started. I'll start a new file. Then here I'll declare a variable. I have stored a name into a variable. That means the type of n is string. Then a equal to age of that student, and even you can give it a name as age. You can also give identical name to some variable. Then percentage equal to 5. So I want to display all these values in a single line, like print. I want this output. My name is age is 21 and percentage is 87.45. I want this output. So how we can print this line? My name is percentage. The type of this variable is string, so I will put percentage %s, comma, age is percentage %d, because the type of 21 is integer, and percentage is percentage %f. So we specify three placeholder, three format characters. First is percentage %s for name, percentage %d for age, percentage %f for percentage. Then because we are using tuple of values, a group of values, then we have to specify the name of this variable. Like first we have to specify the value of variable name for this placeholder, so that is n. Then I'll specify age variable, then per variable. So save this file. I'll save it as test, then run the code. So here we are having output. My name is Manpreet, age is 21 and percentage is this one. So that is all about how to use a mixture of format characters. And next we are having some another option that we can use with integer and float format characters. For example, we have used like percentage %d, but next we can also use like a percentage %d with specifying a width of that numeric figure. For example, if I'm using percentage %10d, that means I want to display the value of this number as a figure of 10 digits. So for example, let's try it. I'll specify 10D. That means it will display age in the form of 10 digits, but presently we are having only 2 digits. That means it will put some spaces in front of that age. That means 8 spaces in 2 digits are here, and it will put 8 spaces in front of that age before displaying. Save it and run this. Now you can see that the system makes this figure as a 10-digit figure, but preceded with some 8 spaces here. And in the same way, while using a float value, you can also use this precision value with float symbol. That means if you will specify dot precision then F, then it will decide the number of decimal places that you want to display. For example, by default, when you will run this code, by default the decimal places the system is showing, that is 1 2 3 4 5 6. 6 decimal places are shown here. If you want to make change in that one, I want to display in 3 decimal places, then I will specify dot 3 F. Save it and run it. Now you can see, now the system is showing a 3-digit decimal places. After specifying only precision value, you can also specify the width of the complete figure. So we can also specify width, then dot precision, then F. So let's get start. Here we specify that we want to display a float value with 3 decimal places, and here I'll use 10.3F. That means we want to display percentage value as a 10-digit width with 3 decimal places. Save it, then run it. Now you can see it specified this value as a 10-digit value, but preceded with multiple spaces, 8 spaces and 3 decimal places. And that was all about how to format output by using format characters. And in next lecture we will discuss about how to use format function of a string class to perform the same formatting and input function. If you are